It's Mike here in Chicago, and it's full force winter right now, and everywhere I look, I see this badge staring back at me, the badge of the Canada Goose coat. Even many of my friends are now wearing Canada Goose coats, although after about 3 minutes of this, they might not be anymore. And it just seems that they and all the celebrities like Emma Stone and the people that make up the $200 million in sales, at least that they had in 2014, are not fully aware of what goes into making this coat from an ethical perspective. Like other fur clothing, Canada Goose coats are a status symbol. You can claim that they are solely for functional purposes, but even Canada Goose is a self-proclaimed luxury brand with, quote, Canada Goose has grown into one of the world's leading makers of luxury apparel. The $700 price tag makes it luxury, and there are no temperature records being set by this vest, which is still $345. And are they really the only super warm jackets out there? Canada Goose jackets claim a negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit rating, and this vegan Eddie Bauer jacket claims a negative 40 degree rating, so warmth is no excuse. Undoubtedly, people with Canada Goose jackets love dogs and probably have dogs, and they should be interested to know that another canine, the coyote, is what is killed in the process of making their coat. Since you are probably thinking of this, here is a real coyote. Let's look at why the company claims it is necessary to use coyote fur and see if it justifies killing the animal. Here is their CEO.
We use coyote fur for a number of reasons. For one, coyote fur works. It's functional. It provides warmth around the face.
Their corporate video goes on to claim that real fur is better because it doesn't freeze, it's biodegradable, the rest of their coat is not biodegradable, and it's warmer.
It's important to realize that sometimes urban centers and cities can feel like the coldest places on Earth.
To my temperature-sensitive yuppie clientele. Well, here's Science Lady explaining that
the way fur works around the face, by having the fur present on the edges, you increase the thickness of the layer of air which comes in contact with your face, and therefore it really reduces the heat losses to have maximum warmth.
the air actually becomes a type of molasses which can only be achieved by using the salts of dead animals. In all seriousness though, air thickness is increased by fur? Could it be the humidity that's trapped from the fur? No. Quote, the addition of water vapor to air, making the air humid, reduces the density of the air, which may at first appear counterintuitive. This occurs because the molar mass of water is less than the molar mass of dry air. Okay, but the increase in temperature from the fur must make the air thicker, right? Nope, warmer air is less dense, colder air is more dense. Supposing that real fur is actually warmer than the more advanced synthetic faux furs that they now have on the market today, I still don't see why you had to go and make up some crap about air thickness. Warmth matters a lot less when you look at how they actually get the fur. Well, surely the coyotes just run out of the woods and offer their bodies up to Canada Goose because of their superior craftsmanship. Nope, they are actually trapped, in which they can be caught by their paw in vices for several days before the trappers come and get them. That's all just so you can have a nice little fur line on your hood, which most of the time is worn down anyway. Speaking of down, let's not forget about the ducks and geese that are plucked alive every 6 weeks or so to get down. And it's very brutal, and so I'm only going to show it for a few seconds, so look away if you can't handle it. Here it is. It's a bit like getting all of the hair plucked out on your head, except it's all over your body. And it's worth noting that the down industry is intimately connected with the foie gras industry, in which they inhumanely force-feed geese with tubes to fatten up their liver. And as originally reported by Swedish journalists and later confirmed by IKEA, up to 80% of down is live plucked. And since Canada Goose has not proclaimed otherwise, it's pretty much guaranteed that they are using live plucked down. And even if they aren't, it's still completely immoral to use any type of down, considering the advanced synthetic insulation alternatives, which certainly fit within a $745 budget for a coat. Between the tortured coyotes and the unethical down, it is no wonder that the Examiner said, quote, these jackets are stained with shame. This company is an embarrassment to Canada and proves how selfish and evil humans can be. As if the company wasn't bad enough itself, the surge in demand has created a massive amount of counterfeits, which are made from Chinese factory-farmed dog and cat fur. Milo does not approve. Though Canada Goose jackets are marketed as one of the warmest jackets in the world, it is clear that from an ethical perspective, they are one of the coldest jackets in the world, and that is certainly exacerbated by the fact that virtually all of the $300 million in sales are going to people that are probably never going to see below zero weather. Alright, that's it for today. Feel free to like the video if you don't think that animals should be tortured by being plucked alive or caught in a trap just to make a coat, and feel free to dislike the video if you just aren't emotionally ready enough to realize that. Alright, thank you for watching. Milo's sleeping in his vegan alternative to a Canada Goose jacket. He didn't even have to fight any coyotes to get it. It's the way to go. Good job.